We are at the start of what could be a pivotal week for this nation. The January 6th committee is about to reveal what it has learned about efforts to keep Donald Trump in the White House after he lost the election. Now, on Thursday night, the committee starts a series of public hearings after nearly a year of investigations. According to the Washington Post, lawmakers will be relying on insider testimony and previously unseen evidence to build their case. Today, one of the Jan 6 committee members described what we're about to see.
We're going to tell the story of a conspiracy to overturn the 2020 presidential election and block the transfer of power. Donald Trump and the White House were at the center of these events. That's the only way, really, of making sense of them all.
The panel also says a second hearing has now been scheduled for next Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. These hearings are getting underway alongside a wide and still unfolding Justice Department investigation of the insurrection. Late today, the DOJ charged the longtime leader of the Proud Boys and 4 of his deputies with seditious conspiracy. That is a very serious but difficult to prove crime. And the Proud Boys leader, Enrique Tarrio, wasn't even in D.C. on January 6th. But prosecutors say he directed his group's activities from Maryland as they attacked police officers on Capitol Hill. Nearly 1 year ago, some of those officers injured in the riot told the committee about those very attacks.
On January 6th, for the first time, I was more afraid to work at the Capitol than my entire deployment to Iraq.
I heard chanting from some in the crowd, "Get his gun," and kill him with his own gun. I was electrocuted again and again and again with a taser.
I was effectively defenseless and gradually sustaining injury from the increasing pressure of the mob. Directly in front of me, a man seized the opportunity of my vulnerability, grabbed the front of my gas mask, and used it to beat my head against the door.
One woman in a pink MAGA shirt yelled, "You hear that, guys? This voted for Joe Biden." Then the crowd, perhaps around 20 people, joined in screaming, "Boo!"
NBC News has confirmed a filmmaker who was with the Proud Boys before and during the Capitol attack will be a key witness at the first hearing Thursday night. Our coverage will begin at 7 p.m. Eastern on that very evening. And as we await those hearings, the nation's deadly toll from mass shootings, well, that's only going in one direction, up. This weekend, gun violence took more than a dozen more lives. In the Senate, talks continue on a bipartisan gun safety deal. Politico reporting Republicans are now giving serious consideration to the Democrats' proposals. Senator Chris Murphy, who is deeply involved in these discussions, says the focus is on a deal that would avoid a filibuster.
Everything that we include in this piece of legislation has to be able to get 60 votes in the Senate, and right now we're actively exploring what can get 60 votes. I don't think there's any reason why we can't come to agreement by the end of the week, but I'm not interested in setting arbitrary deadlines.